Yeah, my name's Chris Horn from HBGolf. I'm responsible for technology, surveying and machine control in the company. This is our project that we're subcontractor on to Strabag. It's just about 200 kilometers of road with 200,000 cubes of excavation, and we have the contract for excavation, final grading and gravel layers of the road spreading. For me personally, it's my previous responsibility was surveying and doing the invoices from the cubes that we've moved, either based on square meters or on just cubic meters of material. And this took up nearly all my time. A lot of traveling to different job sites, measuring, waiting for the wind to be right to fly a drone. And now that's passed on to the site managers that manage the site. They now do all of this using Dashboard. So that's the big personal advantage for me, is I'm free to do a lot more things, to be more useful with my time rather than surveying, processing data. And it's given the guys the ability to directly measure something. If they would ask, how many cubes did we move from just this area? Previously I would spend days calculating that, making PDFs for them coming back to me saying, actually no, we actually wanted to know that area, and now they do all that on their own. That's a huge advantage for us. Would be the 2 or 3 main site managers. We're using it on 3 main sites right now, and the site manager for this, Carl Tomic, he's doing all the calculations for cubes at the end of the month. He's tracking data and explaining to the owners of the company what's happening. They don't have to come here anymore, they will just look on the dashboard, and they can work with the invoice all together at the end of the month to produce that. Probably a couple times a week. For example, I was busy on it last week because they wanted the different layers of rocks modeled, and they wanted to try and calculate that in the dashboard. So I built those models, uploaded it, called the guys, said, okay, it's on Dashboard, have a look, see what you think. Does it look like what you expected? So that's the last time I was using it, last week. Yeah, it's I built all the models, so I can have a look at how well they're building my models. If something's starting to look wrong, or if they've missed an area on a big slope, I can see they've missed an area, and I can say, hey guys, you won't be able to do that again. I recommend you do it now. And that's been the case with a few things. And the guys have also noticed mistakes in the models. There is supposed to be, on the bank over there, there's supposed to be a step, just a small step to hold the topsoil layer. And I missed it. I didn't think it was important. And no one would ever have seen this mistake until probably it was too late to do it. But they got to see the 3D model in 3D on Dashboard and call me and say, isn't that step supposed to be there? So this saved us quite a lot of rework. For me, probably combining the 3D model and the point cloud together and seeing them both at the same time.
The visualization.
Yeah, definitely. And the 3D cross-section, that you can move that line back and forth and see progress. That's maybe not essential, but an extremely cool feature to be able to see. I like actually like I say, I don't use it that often because the guys have taken over my position of measuring, but I like how easy it is to do volume calculations. You just make a polygon, you choose your target and the reference surface, and you instantly get cut and fill data. That's fantastic. This is a site manager with no real technical background. They are just starting to use GPS rovers, and they're not at all familiar with any CAD program, any machine control really, but they are now using this independently. You know what I feel was missing now is a way to make models in Dashboard. Simple models. They made they asked me for a model for the bridge foundation over there, and it was really easy. It was just 8 points, and this could have really easily been done in Dashboard, and then either downloaded or, well, we don't have connected machines, but it could have just been pushed straight to the machines. This would have been a really, really cool thing to have. Well, we're using existing lines because I put 3D line work on there, so yeah, that's something that I think that would save me a huge amount of time making models, and then the guys could do it themselves, have a look at it, do cut and fill instantly. That would be a fantastic thing to have. Our biggest problem with this type of job site, or all the type of job sites, is management, is finding managers. There's very few qualified managers around right now, or experienced. Absolutely, it is already helping. The current manager here, Karol, is actually managing 2 projects, and I'm 100% sure he couldn't do that without having the technology, the machine control, the models, and being able to see the models first before they start.